Hello! Back in the course, I want in this video lesson talk a little bit about the tool that we will use to assist us in the process of automating functional tests, and it's here the Selenium. I used this image because it has everything to do with the history of Selenium, to which you will know from the next slide. What is Selenium and how did Selenium come about? Selenium, in fact, is a suite consisting of 4 tools that serve to automate the tests of web applications, and that are then the Selenium IDE. It's a record and play tool, which means you will be able to create and run the test scripts. Besides, we have the remote control, which is the first project of Selenium, and it's a local server and independent that reproduces the execution of your tests. We also have the Web API driver, which is actually the second version of remote control. However, you will be able to use it seamlessly into a programming language that you are accustomed to program. And lastly, we have the grid, which is a feature of remote control for running tests on several connected machines in a network, popularly known as a distributed testing. Referring to the history of Selenium, the tester Jason Huggins in mid-2004 was testing an application internal of the company TugWorks when he realized that he could, improve your time in the manual testing activity that we know is an activity that takes a lot of time and a lot of effort. So, for this, he decided to create a JavaScript library that was interacting with the browser. And it was this library that he decided to name it Selenium. And at the time, a two alternative test for several testers, who were also no longer supported and stay there dependent of other test tools, such as Quick Test, which is a paid tool from the Mercury company, and that was very expensive. And by the curious, in the periodic table, Selenium is the antidote to Mercury. So, there is the reason for the name. Because Selenium arose for this purpose to, be better than the comparing tools. Mainly this which was from the Mercury company, and that in Portuguese means Mercury. So, Jason Huggins, in a very unusual way, put his name in there demonstrating a certain competition. That is why it's called the Selenium. Well, in the next class, I will talk about why use Selenium. Why should we choose Selenium as the main test automation solution? Thanks again for the attention, and until soon.